For this piece, there are two strings, one thick one, one thin one. Just pull, turn it over and pull this one up. And the small one here simply unhooks on the bottom hole right here. There's a little tiny hole right there. As you can see, I took the carburetor out. It used to go in like this right here. I had to create this plastic container to let the gas drain out. This tube was finally removed at the end, but you guys didn't drain the tube from the bottom of the engine. You have to make sure you have a container. So the next step is to look at this carburetor and see what's inside, and hopefully we can clean it out. But it doesn't look too bad. So let's open the bottle. So I've taken the carburetor out. I wanted to. So which one do you unscrew? You unscrew the one without the actual cross nuts, just the flat one. Just unscrew this one. It's actually not too difficult. So once you unscrew it, you can take this whole thing out. When you take this whole thing out, it's pretty clean if you look at it, right? So there's nothing wrong here. Now here, there is a pin you gotta remove, right? This pin, once you remove the pin, you can remove this white piece of plastic. So remove this pin, just pull it out gently. Okay, put it down. And then you can take this whole piece out. Okay, and this is also looks okay. This needle here. So I was not able to take this copper piece out, but I was able to unscrew this piece from this here. You just take a flat screwdriver, unscrew this out, and if you look through this, I cleaned this out a little bit. There should be a hole basically looking through this thing. As you can see, there's a little light shining through. So the next thing I do is basically take a paper clip here, and just stick it through here, and you see, you stick it through, that it is going to go through the center. It's hard to see this in the dark. Basically, you should see the paper pin going through in the middle. Okay, so it should penetrate right there. It should penetrate the center a little bit. Okay, if you stick it through. I also stick the paper clip through this hole, this copper tube as well. So these are the only two places I can see beyond the one I just cleaned. So I think that's really it. There's nothing else I can do here more. So we'll see if I put it back and try. Actually, I just pulled this copper tube here out of this carburetor. Obviously I'm new to this, so I didn't know this was removable, but it slides in pretty much like this. And then you let it out. Great, so more for me to clean here. I guess I need to clean these different, these holes here. Let me see if they're dirty or not. They look pretty clean overall. Let me just double check it. But the hole, you can see this is pretty clean. So I will go through all these holes and clean it up. Okay, so I think I cleaned most of the things I can clean. Actually, it does not look too bad. So I don't know what is the problem or if this is gonna help. So I'm gonna put everything back just to show you. I basically screw back this copper center, which is just a Phillips screwdriver, and just screw it tight. And then I'm going to put this white plastic piece back. Its place would face the pin down to this shorter copper tube. Then I'm going to take this pin and then just slide it back like a door hinge. Then you put this cap back. I don't think there's a good right way to put it back, so and put this screw here. Put this back. I'm just gonna tighten it just a little bit, not too tight. And remember, this is the one that you want to unscrew, not this one. Okay, this is the one that can be unscrewed. So I think everything looks good. I'm gonna now start putting the carburetor back to its place. Okay, so basically you just need to put it back. And what I did basically was first insert the tube. Insert this tube back. The tube has a clip. So you just make sure to just clip back. You just simply slide this back. And then we gotta get a couple things hooked back, like this 2-piece metal string right here. It's not exactly perfect line. Okay, see, when you hit the pop, then this will fall back to its place. Okay, so you just need to spin this around and then push it down, and then it should go back to its place. The final thing, I believe, is this piece right here. Just need to twist this piece over and then move this aside and slide this over. And then you put the 2 screws that you took out before and then put it over it. And just screw that. Okay, once you do that, the only thing that we need to put back here is this plastic cap, and then there are going to be 2 additional screws that I took out earlier that I'm going to put. But I'm going to test out the engine to see if this does anything. I hope it does, but otherwise you just need to screw these 2 pieces back. So I screwed this back on. The only thing left is put a filter. You may want to replace filter here and there, just make sure it doesn't get complete dirty. Pretty much this is the last step in testing, and just pop this back on, I believe. Just slide this here first and then pop it back on. I basically replaced these spark plugs, and that didn't do anything. And I can show you a different video for this. Pretty much it's just pretty much replace that white ceramic spark plugs, and that didn't do anything. So I try to clean the carburetor, and so we're gonna test this out right now to see if it works. I was draining the oil before in order to clean the carburetor, and so if you look at this, which is not very clear, but there's no gasoline here, so you basically put your gasoline back, okay, and tighten. I'm going to try to pull to see if this will work. So let's give it a couple of turns. Well, it looks like it is the carburetor. I'm going to try to pull to see if this will work. So let's give it a couple of turns. Well, it looks like it is the carburetor that caused this thing to stop functioning. And so what happened for me was I left the gas in the tank over the winter and never drain it or never empty it. So even if you have a new mower, the best thing to do is to use up all the gasoline in the tank. Otherwise the carburetor can get dirty. So use it or drain it, and then you shouldn't have this problem. But if you do have it, watch my video. Thank you.